Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
May is on a path of vengeance that is informed by her childhood, by the home planet that she comes from, by the sort of Force magic she's been raised by. And she's at odds with the world against her, but around her, but she has a reason, and you learn why. I guess what's really exciting is we get to focus on a part of the timeline that hasn't been explored before in live action, which is a huge privilege. And it's my favorite part of the timeline because there's so much fascinating lore that contributes to it that we get to reference and play with. Leslie is an unwavering person who loves Star Wars so deeply, who always leads with her heart. And I feel like that's really apparent in the show. It takes a lot of, I think, stamina and knowledge of self and creative vision in order to lead something like this and create it. And she always did it fearlessly, and she always maintained the point, which was the question of right and wrong and what it means to be a human being. They can expect a lot of twists and turns, a lot of exciting action, and a lot of me crying.
I can tell you that she is a young Jedi Padawan. She's very talented, she's very intelligent, she's very wise, and she's very cool. I'm screaming in sheer excitement, yeah. I was so happy. I've been a Star Wars fan forever, so getting the news was really exhilarating. I think that it's really human, so anyone can really get into it because of how human it is. I can't really say much, but they have some sick saber fights coming up that they can be excited about. I'm very excited about those. Yeah.
The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
I'm so excited to see the show again in a big theater. It was really fun in the States to watch it in Los Angeles because in the theater, you can really hear Michael Abel's score. It's something that, of course, you can hear fine on your phone or your television, but hearing it with that sound system, I was like, I have to do that again as soon as possible. So being here in London is an absolute pleasure and an opportunity to see his work again, and the work of all these performers, too. Getting to see them on the big screen felt really, really special. And the performances have so much nuance in them that for an audience to see that is a joy, an absolute joy. I think it's different because it's an original story that takes place in a part of the timeline that doesn't have anything to do with the Skywalker saga or the Empire or the Rebellion or the Resistance. It takes place during a time period of peace and a place where we had a lot of freedom to work on the narrative in a way that I think is fun and new, but also adheres to the aesthetics and the themes of Star Wars. Oh, it originated with a conflict that I had with my sister. I felt like she and I are sort of opposite ends of the spectrum about a lot of different things. So I thought it would be interesting to have two sisters, one who is light-sided and one who is dark-sided. And I thought it was interesting with my sister that we each thought that we're really right. So I thought it would be so interesting to see two sisters on opposite ends of the spectrum who both are absolutely positive that they're on the right side of the Force and of the story. So that just seemed really interesting to me. Like nobody, and making a story about the bad guys, like nobody wakes up wanting to be the bad guy. That's just not how it works. So I wanted to explore how the Sith maybe had survived during this time where they thought to be extinct. And I'm really excited for people to see it, because it is this little new take on things that I hope people will enjoy and come see.
Brunester, at this point, you have seen her in the books, and she was about 16 years old then, and now it's 100 years later. She's old, she's an elder Jedi Master, revered, very, very powerful, and she is sort of the liaison. She's found herself in this liaison position between the Jedi and the Senate, and trying to contain this problem that is happening. I loved it. I look better green. I love the tattoos. I loved everything about it, and it really helped transform me into this powerful alien. I loved it. we did Force training, and I'm married to Leslie, so I had a lot of steep learning curve of learning everything really while she was writing. So yeah, it was fun. I was saying earlier, like, I didn't really dream about being in Star Wars, and then once I was in it, I was like, why didn't I dream about this? It's incredible. Like, I need to start thinking about my dreams and what I want to do. It's been so fun.
Jedi are being hunted.
Incredibly excited. You know, we worked on this thing for 8 months. We've been waiting on it for 2 years to come out. And I can't wait for people to really just experience the adventure that we've been working on for so long. My character's name is Kymir. He is basically a civilian in this whole galaxy. Trying to navigate these larger powers that are kind of pulling him back and forth. He finds himself reluctantly in the mission of May, trying to appease her master, and he's trying to help her out so that he can survive. I turned into the little boy that just played with lightsabers as a kid, and just, a child. I just turned into a child again, filled with excitement. At the thought of the fact that I could work on a Star Wars series. I feel like the fans have connected with this universe just because it's so ingrained in our culture. You know, it's such a part of the zeitgeist, and you see it everywhere. Even if you're not a fan, you see Grogu everywhere. You see the lightsabers. You see just everything about Star Wars around us, and it's such an integral part of our culture for decades, and it's a legacy that will hopefully continue for a long, long time, and to be a part of it is extraordinary. They should watch The Acolyte because of the incredible fight work and stunt choreography, the incredible cinematography, the practical sets, the ode to the vintage original prequel trilogy, the original trilogy. And just, it's a great story. It's rooted in this murder mystery, which is compelling and exciting, and anybody, not even a Star Wars fan, needs to come in to really understand what's happening. Like, everybody can come in and understand this fantastic world.
It's time to face the past.
We spent 10 months in London shooting, and I can't believe that time already passed by, and I'm here for the premiere now. I feel like Lucasfilms and Disney did such a wonderful job finishing up the series, so I was able to watch it in the LA premiere, and I'm really looking forward to the audience getting to see it for the first time.